Italy, I mean, it's the dream trip, right? A journey through history, art, and food that is on pretty much everyone's bucket list. You go for the legends, the gladiators of the Colosseum, the masterpieces of the Renaissance, the impossible city floating on water. We go to see the places we've seen in pictures our entire lives. But what if I told you that the best part of my trip, the one moment that actually made me stop and just breathe, wasn't the Colosseum or the canals of Venice? So we're going to hit the big five, the absolute must-sees in Italy. But you're gonna want to stick around to the end because I'll reveal a breathtaking hidden jewel that became the real highlight of my entire trip. A place that completely changed how I see Italy. The eternal city, Rome. You can't really start a trip through Italy anywhere else. Rome isn't just a city. It's like walking into a conversation that's been going on for 2,000 years. The air just feels thick with history. Of course, your first stop has to be the Colosseum. Standing there, you can almost hear the roar of the 50,000 people that once packed the stands. It's just this raw symbol of imperial power, and even with thousands of tourists around, its grandeur is undeniable. From there, you can wander straight into the heart of ancient life, the Roman Forum. It's this beautiful, chaotic sprawl of ruins where senators once argued about the fate of the world. It's incredibly easy to get lost here, both literally and in your own thoughts, just trying to process the scale of it all. But for me, the part of ancient Rome that really hits you is the Pantheon. You walk through these giant bronze doors and just look up. That oculus, the single round hole open to the sky in the middle of the largest unreinforced concrete dome ever built, is pure genius. It feels like a spiritual experience, no matter what you believe. And of course, you can't leave Rome without doing the coin toss at the Trevi Fountain. You squeeze your way through the crowd, find a little patch of stone to stand on, and throw your euro over your shoulder. You're making a promise to the city that you'll be back. It's a tourist cliché for a reason. The cradle of the Renaissance, Florence. From the heart of the empire, we're heading north into Tuscany, to the city that basically invented the Renaissance, Florence, where Rome's beauty is all about this epic ancient scale. Florence feels more intimate. Its charm is packed into these compact, art-filled streets. This is a city built for walking. The skyline is completely owned by one thing: Brunelleschi's incredible dome on the Florence Cathedral. Climbing to the top is a serious workout, a tight squeeze up narrow stone staircases, but the view is one of the greatest in Europe. You see the whole city, this sea of terracotta roofs, all tucked into the rolling Tuscan hill. But Florence's real treasures are inside. The Uffizi Gallery has this insane collection of masterpieces. You walk into a room and suddenly you're standing in front of Botticelli's The Birth of Venus. It's a surreal moment, seeing a painting so famous it feels like you've known it your whole life. A short walk from there, in the Galleria dell'Accademia, stands the most perfect man in the world, Michelangelo's David. The floating city, Venice. No trip to Italy is complete without getting hopelessly lost in the city that, has no roads. Venice is a place that feels like it shouldn't exist. It's a maze of 118 islands, all linked by over 400 bridges, where the main roads are actual canals of shimmering green water. Your first take, but let's be real, it's also unbelievably crowded. It can feel less like a historic square and more like the line for a theme park. I found the dramatic coastline, Cinque Terre. This is where the trip starts to feel different. We're leaving the big cities behind for one of Italy's most famous coastlines. The Cinque Terre, or the Five Lands, is a string of 5 old fishing villages basically glued to the cliffs of the Italian Riviera. Monte Rosso, the Divine Coast, the Amalfi Coast. You'd think Italy couldn't get any more beautiful, that a coastline couldn't possibly be more dramatic. And then you get to the Amalfi Coast. This stretch of coastline in southern Italy is just on another level. The coast, the reveal, the secret, Alpe di Susi. I'd seen the history, the art, the coastlines. I honestly thought I had seen the best of Italy. I was wrong. The real highlight, the sea. So my trip to Italy was really a story of two different Italys. There's the Italy you absolutely must see, the massive history of Rome, the incredible art of Florence, the impossible magic of Venice, and the dramatic beauty of its coastlines. Like and subscribe to my channel